Hello, everyone, and welcome to Step It Up with Dr. A, where we share stories, lessons, and insights to help students, professionals, and lifelong learners navigate their personal and professional journeys. Before we begin, I'd like to share a quick note. The purpose of this podcast is to educate, inspire, and encourage thoughtful decision making. The experiences, opinions, and perspectives shared by me and any guest are based on our personal and professional experiences and are intended for educational and informational purposes only. They are not intended to serve as individualized medical, financial, or professional advice, career counseling, legal advice, or academic guidance. Every person's journey is unique. My hope is that these conversations help you ask better questions, explore possibilities, and make informed decisions that are right for you. Please seek guidance from qualified professionals and mentors when making important decisions. Hi, I'm Dr. Nivedita Agarwal, and welcome back to Step It Up with Dr. A. Over the past several episodes, we have explored why medicine, academic preparation, meaningful experiences, research, curiosity, empathy, and what medical schools are truly looking for in future physicians. If you have been listening along, you have probably realized something. No one becomes a physician entirely on their own. Behind every successful physician is a community of people who believed in them, whether it's your teachers, professors, parents, friends, colleagues, mentors, or someone else. Today's episode is about one of the most powerful resources you can have throughout your journey into medicine: mentorship. How to find mentors, how to build meaningful relationships, how to ask for help, and perhaps most importantly, how to become someone that mentors want to invest in. Because one conversation can sometimes change the direction of your life. When I was growing up, I knew I wanted to become a physician. What I didn't know was how to get there. Like many students, I didn't have a roadmap. I had questions, lots of them. Which college should I attend? What should I major in? What type of volunteer activities should I pursue? How do I prepare for medical school? How do I know if I'm doing enough? I spent much of my journey figuring things out one step at a time. Looking back, I wish I had realized earlier that I didn't need to figure everything out on my own. The people who accelerated my growth weren't necessarily the smartest people I met. They were the people who were willing to share their experiences, their mistakes, their lessons, their wisdom. That is the power of mentorship. When students hear the word mentor, they often imagine one person who magically guides their entire career. In reality, mentorship usually looks very different. A mentor is simply someone who helps you grow, someone who shares their knowledge, someone who offers perspective, someone who helps you see possibilities you may not see yourself. And you may have many mentors throughout your journey. One mentor may help you academically. Another may help you professionally. Another may help you develop leadership skills. Another may simply encourage you when you're doubting yourself. Mentorship isn't about finding one perfect person. It's about building relationships with people who help you learn. Students often ask, how do I find a mentor? The good news is that mentors are often closer than you think. They are your teachers, professors, colleagues, research advisors, volunteer supervisors, physicians you shadow, community leaders, and older students. It can also be residents, medical students, professional organizations. Sometimes mentorship begins with a simple conversation. Many physicians enjoy helping students because someone once helped them. Don't underestimate the power of introducing yourself. asking thoughtful questions, and showing genuine interest. As you progress through your career, you'll hear another term, and it's called sponsor. A mentor gives advice, a sponsor opens doors. Sponsors recommend you for opportunities. They connect you with people, and they advocate for your growth. They help create opportunities you may not have access to otherwise. Most sponsorship begins with trust, and trust is built through consistent effort, professionalism, and reliability. Many students hesitate to approach a potential mentor because they're afraid of bothering people. Let me reassure you, most professionals are happy to help students who are respectful, prepared, and genuinely interested in learning. When reaching out, be specific, be respectful of their time, ask thoughtful questions, do a little homework beforehand. And remember, you don't need to ask someone to become your mentor immediately. Start with a conversation. Relationships develop naturally over time. For many high-achieving students, asking for help can feel uncomfortable. You may feel like you should already know the answer. You may worry about looking inexperienced, but medicine teaches us an important lesson. No one knows everything. The best students, the best residents, the best physicians, everyone asks questions. All seek guidance. All continue to learn. Asking for help isn't a weakness. It's a sign of maturity. When people think about mentorship, they often focus on people above them. But don't overlook your peers. Many of the people you meet in high school, college, medical school, and residency will become lifelong colleagues and friends. Some of the greatest support you'll receive may come from people walking the same path beside you. Build relationships. Support others. Celebrate their successes. Because medicine is a team sport. Students often ask how to attract good mentors. The answer is surprisingly simple. Be curious, be dependable, be teachable. Follow through on commitments. Express gratitude. Stay open to feedback. The best mentor-mentee relationships are partnerships. The mentor provides guidance. The mentee provides effort. Growth happens when both are invested. As you think about your own journey, ask yourself, who has positively influenced my life? Who do I admire? Who has a career I would like to learn more about? Am I willing to ask questions when I need help? How can I become someone others enjoy mentoring? One thing I have learned over the years is that the best mentors rarely tell you exactly what to do. Instead, they help you think differently. They ask questions you haven't considered. They challenge your assumptions. They encourage you when you begin doubting yourself. And sometimes, simply hearing someone else's journey reminds you that uncertainty is a normal part of becoming a physician. That's why I believe it's so valuable to learn from physicians who have walked this path before us. Every physician has a different story. Every physician has faced setbacks. Every physician has moments they wish someone had prepared them for. Those stories are incredibly powerful teachers. Before we go, here's your Step It Up challenge for this week. This week, identify one person whose experience you admire. It could be a physician, an educator, researcher, professor, or healthcare professional whose career you admire. Reach out and ask if they would be willing to spend 15 to 20 minutes sharing their journey. Prepare 3 thoughtful questions beforehand. Afterwards, reflect on what did I learn? What surprised me? What advice resonated most? What action can I take based on this conversation? Remember, mentorship isn't about finding someone to tell you exactly what to do. It's about learning from people who have walked the path before you. If there's one message I hope you take away from today's episode, it's this: you don't have to navigate medicine alone. Some of the greatest lessons you'll learn won't come from a textbook. They'll come from conversations, from relationships, from people who are willing to share their journey with you. Never be afraid to ask questions. Never be afraid to seek guidance. And never underestimate the impact one mentor can have on your future. Because every physician you admire today was once exactly where you are now. Searching, learning, growing, and hoping someone would help light the way. And speaking of mentors, in our next episode, I'm incredibly excited to sit down with someone who has spent decades doing exactly that. Dr. Adam Weinstein is not only an outstanding pediatric nephrologist, but also is an award-winning educator, career advisor, and mentor who has guided hundreds of medical students throughout their journeys. Together, we'll talk about what it really takes to succeed in medicine, the qualities that help students thrive, how to build meaningful relationships with mentors, and the lessons every aspiring physician should hear before beginning this journey. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, keep stepping it up. I am Dr. A, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for listening to Step It Up with Dr. A. Remember, this podcast is designed to provide educational information and inspiration, not individualized professional advice. Always consult qualified professionals regarding your specific circumstances.